Good evening and welcome to the Cricket Corner. This is our take on the T20 Cricket World Cup, which is being played in India and Sri Lanka. Today, of course, is the big match, India versus Pakistan, that is being played in Colombo. It'll start in about an hour's time. Both the teams are fully fit and raring to go, but a slight dampener is that there's a hint of rain. Reports suggest that it could rain, so I have with me Neil Daswani, who's in the studio with me, and we'll talk a little bit about that. So Neil, key clash here. Both the teams have won two matches each in Group A, and everyone is looking forward to this game. So the Premadasa Stadium, everything looks good, but there are reports that could be rain. So do you think that will affect this match in any way?
Well, yeah, I think the Met department down in Sri Lanka, Santosh, we're talking about a 70% chance of rain. I don't know if they've modified that percentage, but at 70%, it could be more than just a dampener. But the good news is, beyond all the politics and tension, we have the match of the tournament on. It's always the match of the tournament. So the big question is it going to be 8-1 in favor of India, or is it going to somehow squeak in and become a 7-2? And that's where everybody's on tenterhooks. We're on the edge of our seats, or will soon be. And hopefully it'll be a great match. As you said, both teams are fighting fit. Pakistan is looking like a cohesive unit. The good news on our side is Abhishek Sharma is overall his tummy troubles. In fact, there was a humorous exchange between Ashdeep and Abhishek, and he asked him, "How are you, man?" And he says, "Dal rice good, me good." So I was just hoping that Gautam Gambhir is not going to invite him for some more food. Barring that, we expect him to shine.
Yeah, even if it rains, I think the ground conditions in Premadasa Stadium is pretty good, and then they can sop up the rain quite quickly and clear the ground for the match to take place. But a lot of focus on the stadium, as well as a lot of eyes tuned in towards this match. And even in Singapore, there are bars, restaurants, places where people are going to watch this game. And we also have this live, our third person on our panel, Jitesh Sinha, is actually live. He's coming live from the Circular Road in near Botkey, and he's from this Dugout Sports Bar. So, Jitesh, what is the atmosphere like in Dugout to this match, India versus Pakistan, the big match today?
Hey, good evening, Santosh. Good evening, Neil. Hello, everybody. It looks like I'm acting as a journalist today. That's the feeling that I have. So I am here. If you can see from my behind, there are lots of photographs of cricket matches and everything. I am here live from a Dugout restaurant. It's a sports bar wherein all the ardent Indian cricket.
I think we have lost Jitesh a little bit, cannot hear him there. So he's at the sports bar Dugout. And so, Neil, the atmosphere, everyone looking forward to this match. The important thing first is that Pakistan agreed to play this game after there was a lot of this little bit of the rivalry and the politics behind it. But the big talking point before the match starts is this bowler from Pakistan now coming in, Usman Tariq. And his action has created a lot of news. And he took 3 wickets in the previous match. And there's also a big talk on how. So we have on how he's going to play a part in this game. But we have Jitesh back. So Jitesh, continue with what you were saying about the atmosphere Dugout.
So okay, maybe we just continue with this. Yeah, I think until we get him back, let's just.
Mike, can you hear us, Jitesh? Can you hear us?
Okay,
So
why don't
coming
we
to
just
Usman Tariq again, Neil, he could prove to be a key factor in this game. It's not so much as his bowling actually, but it's his action that has led to a lot of discussion. So Usman, do you think is going to be like a secret, a mystery bowler for Pakistan?
look, he's new on the circuit. So just as when I'd like to compare it to when Varun first burst on the scene, Varun continues to be our mystery bowler. Okay.
So Jitesh, you're back there. Can you hear us?
I can hear you guys. You can hear me?
Okay, Jitesh, continue with what you were saying, the atmosphere, dugout, and people, the
Yes,
fans
so
looking forward to this match.
yes. Sorry about. I think there was some glitch with my mic. So we have entire. The restaurant is fully booked today. The game starts in another hour or so. We have few of the fans who have collected here at dugout, and I will have a chat with them. You guys can, if you can hear me, I'll walk you through. You can see there are few fans. Hi guys, who have collected here to watch the match today between India and Pakistan. So, and I'll just introduce you a few of the guys who are sitting here. So, Sunil, what's your expectation for the match today between India and Pakistan?
Expecting Mr. Abhishek Sharma to score a quick 150, especially against Masti, to have a quick few boundaries in the first couple of overs. And I hope India bats first with a decent score on the total, even 170, 180 should be good enough, even against a big win.
Santosh,
Of
did you
course,
get that?
Abhishek Sharma, the star from the Indian side, and he's back fit, and he should be playing today. And a lot is expected of him. And Jitesh, what are the other fans saying?
Yes, so we have Sam here. Also one of our active cricketer here. Hi guys. So Sam, who else for you will be the standout performer for India and Pakistan? If you have to name one player from each of the
India, Kumar Yadav,
Okay.
and I don't know anything.
Okay. As expected, the banter has already started. So, anything to add, Santosh?
Sam, how is your bowling going these days?
How's your bowling going these days?
Today I played, man. He got 3 wickets. Supposed to get 3 wickets. He got 1 2 drop catches. Not bad, Santosh bhai.
Okay, how is what do you think of Usman Tariq?
What do you think of Usman Tariq? Okay, so I have Rakesh with me also here. Hi. So, what is your feedback on Usman Tariq? Is he the actual the trump card?
Who is he?
The mystery spinner.
That's what I'm saying. Is he the score, the bowler or not?
So basically, the word out here is every game before India Pakistan comes up on social media and declares that there is a trump card that they have. A few years back, it used to be Babar Azam. Then they made Shaheen
Yeah.
Shah Freedy the trump card. Then they made Harris Rao. Now this time the newbie in town is Mr. Usman Tariq. Just stopping and chucking the ball. Unfortunately, will not do the trick against the solid batting order of Pakistan. So that's what
So,
common
Neil,
consensus.
Usman Tariq, what do you see him? How do you rate him?
I'll say a few things. I listen quite avidly to what Harbhajan is saying, who's also obviously a fabulous off spinner, and Gavaskar said both of them at this stage, looking at early wheels, have cleared him of this chucker status. At least they say he's pause and sling, not pause. So that's just the humorous aside. The name Tariq in Arabic, Santosh, means
Yeah.
he who visits by night and knocks on the door. Hopefully, he'll be knocking only on the door, but not knocking
Yeah.
over the stumps. So,
Yeah. So actually, his bowling, I don't see that much of like turn or penetration. It's this action that's really putting off the batters. The way he's pausing and then he's bowling. So, like we saw yesterday, some of the clips, Surya, of course, bowling to the Indian batters, and they seem
yes.
to be aware of actually where Usman is coming from and what he's going to do. So
Yeah, yeah.
uh, for me, I
But
think
that
they're
said,
quite well prepared with the fact
they
that
are.
Usman.
And then also in Erasmus, Santosh, let's not forget that in the match, Erasmus bowled and in
Yeah,
Namibia, against Namibia, he's got a similar slinging action. He picked up 3 to 4 wickets. So obviously there's something, the difference in between Usman Tariq and Erasmus is obviously Tariq pauses, which is what causes the confusion
yeah,
initially. You're not playing at the same pace, then the ball doesn't come,
yeah,
or it skids. Yeah,
yeah. So we'll take a break now. We've
sure.
spoken about Usman Tariq. Afterwards, we'll talk about the rest of the India and Pakistan players. So we are back again to this live broadcast here, India versus Pakistan, to be played from Colombo in about an hour's time. And Jitesh, as you see, is at the dugout sports bar at Circular Road. And Jitesh, tell us more about what's happening there at dugout.
So everybody's talking about, it's a build-up. I think we are 1 hour away from the match, so the crowd are coming in. It's a build-up where everybody, I mean, Santosh and Neil, you also were discussing about spinners. Pakistan played 6 spinners last game, and everybody's talking about what should be the strategy from India perspective. How many spinners that India will play today, and what should be the squad balance. So, what's your view?
Neil, you want to
Yeah,
go?
sure. I mean, we've all in the first couple of matches we've had Varun and we've had Akshar Patel. Obviously, Akshar Patel being the kind of call him a batting all rounder, call him a bowling all rounder. Doesn't make a difference. You've got the two there. The question is, will we look at the pitch? Look at the sort of a spin versus spin strategy. In which case, does Kuldeep Yadav come in? He could come in instead of Arshdeep Singh, or alternatively, maybe even Washi. And the jury's still out because unfortunately, the last few innings, Rinku's looked a little bit impetuous, and there could be those would be a couple of changes we look at.
So I would actually go for Washington Sundar instead of Rinku Singh, because Rinku basically gets to bat about 6 to 8 balls, and there you expect him to hit 1 or 2 sixes, or just speed up the run rate towards the end. But that's not been happening. So
Yeah.
Washington Sundar, of course, can hit those big shots, and at the same time, he gives you that off spin variation. So I would prefer actually Washington Sundar to come in place of Rinku Singh. And the other thing is whether to play Kuldeep, because the Premadasa Stadium pitch is of course slow and turns, and
Yeah.
rather than going heavy with a fast bowling lineup, it would be good to have spinners. And Kuldeep, we know what he can bring. He is good. And Ashdeep, as you saw in the last match, was hit quite a bit, and he's not been bowling very steadily. So that is another change we can do. Of course, Pandya there and Jasprit
Dubey.
Bumrah to open the bowling, and then you have Shumam Dubey and the types like that who can pitch in with a few overs. So that should be the strategy, I think. But as far as the batting, India again looking very solid, but we saw in the last couple of games they've lost wickets in heats. So that shouldn't be happening. There should be a little bit of steadying force in the side. Jitesh, where do you think India should shore up the batting a little bit more?
I think it's too much of hype there, Santosh. The batting of India has been clicking for the past 2 years in the last World Cup. It's just 1 or 2 games, not the usual pitches that we expected, and the bilateral series that we were playing against New Zealand, South Africa. So there was change in these pitches, and based on that, it became tricky for our batters. But a win is a win. Whether it is spinning track, whether it is batting track, irrespective, India managed to get both the wins, and it's a World Cup campaign. You will not have a same, kind of performance every game again and again. It always comes with ups and downs. So I think the hiccups and ups and downs are already past. We are ready for this match against Pakistan. Pakistan playing that spinning attack, whether how the pitch behaves, it will all be done in the toss. Let's see how it works out and what is the balance that India puts in after looking at the pitch.
So Neil, Abhishek, and it's important that Abhishek and Ishan Kishan should get India off to a good start.
Absolutely. I mean, also to continue the story on spin, if you look at Ishan's strike rate, Santosh, in 2026, the last 4 to 6 matches, he's got a strike rate of 244 against spin. His lifetime average coming into the last 4 to 6 matches was about 155 strike rate. So I think he's upped his game. He's smashing sixes and boundaries. He smashed something like 10 fours and 8 sixes in the last couple of matches. So I think Abhishek, I think I'd love to see the face of Abhishek versus Shaheen Afridi. And Shaheen Afridi, to the best of my knowledge, has not been able to get Abhishek out in those first few overs. And Abhishek has a strike rate of close to 190 against Shaheen. So those face-offs are going to be really interesting.
Yeah, so actually the Pakistan pace attack, I don't think is going to pose that much of a threat. It's the spinners when they come on is going to be the crucial factor. And that is where I think India has quite a strong top order lineup. Tilak Verma, of course, then Surya, and then Hardik and others, and Shivam Dubey and others, all can belt the ball. But Jitesh, it's important that they should fire at the right time, right? And this match,
Right.
you think they're mentally prepared for this?
I think they are all mentally prepared. You saw the press conference of Surya Kumar Yadav. He just said that he was asked that Abhishek Sharma is not playing in the last game. Will he be playing and all those stuff? His response was very simple. अगर आप चाहते हो तो हम खिला लेंगे. कुलदीप यादव को चाहते हो हम खिला लेंगे. Surya Kumar Yadav is in that space of mind. कुछ भी कर लो, match हमारा ही है. The way they are going, there is nothing who's gonna stop us. And fingers crossed, that's how we'll be there. In fact, Santosh, while I'm at dugout, I have not only guys here. I have a lady also who is sitting eagerly to watch the match. So, what are you,
Right.
Siddha, what are you expecting for this match today?
This match near the edge of the seat and at the end picture.
Victory for you?
Yeah.
So victory for India. That's what Shudha is also saying. So everybody is excited. Everybody is pumped up. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night of alcohol. It's gonna be a long night of food and enjoyment here.
Why is Sudha saying it's going to be edge of the seat?
Because she doesn't like this chair. So
Sudha,
everybody
who's going
expects
to?
edge of the seat thrillers. So he's asking, why do you think that it's gonna be an edge of seat thriller? It's just about its entertainment value. She wants more thrill. She wants more entertainment. That's about
So
it.
which player is she looking forward to? Which player
Which player you're
she?
looking forward to? संतोष भाई, हर बीवी ऐसे ही होती है, कुछ नहीं कर सकता उनको. भले वो इंडिया पाकिस्तान का मैच क्यों ना हो.
Okay, we can see that she wants looking forward to a good match, and we all hope that the rain doesn't come down and doesn't prove to be a dampener.
Yeah,
But
fingers crossed.
anyway, let's fingers crossed. But let's see how that is. So coming to the Pakistan batting, that has also improved. We can see that they're playing with much more purpose, and Farhan at the top and Saeem Ayub both are playing their shots. And Farhan also last match he saw batted quite intelligently. Also Babar Azam. So the Pakistan batting, Neil, looking quite solid.
It is looking solid, and all those two batters we've seen Farhan do it time and time again over the past couple of years. Saim Ayub equally, a good right-left combination there, and then Babar Azam has come back into the side and is looking quite solid. And it's the other guy who can accelerate the rate in the Pakistani batting lineup, Santosh, is Fahim. We mustn't underestimate Fahim's explosiveness.
Yeah. So there's also talk that Fakhar Zaman could come in place of the
Yes.
wicketkeeper Usman Khan, which will, that's also a possibility. Jitesh, how do you see the Pakistan batting?
Yes, I mean Pakistan has checked all their boxes. They are also looking a very solid team. They have the required spin attack. They have the required batting. The only concern is whatever is there is on paper. On big games in the World Cup stage, you know our score is 7-1. Unfortunately, they won one game with a 10-wicket margin, but that's the only thing that they have been cheering about for the past so many years. So I don't think so. They stand a chance. It's not 90-10 in favor of India this time. I think they have played a good level of cricket. So I would still give 70-30 chances in favor of India for this game.
Okay, we'll take a break now. After we come back, we'll look at what the pressure is going to be on the players and also talk about what is the likely outcome.
वो बदल गया
सच्ची बदल गया दिखाओ दिखाओ मुझे भी चाहिए आंखों के एक्सपीरियंस से लेकर दिल की धड़कन तक सब बदल गया Your favorite Radio Masti 24/7 app just got a major makeover. Super quick interactions and easy peasy lemon squeezy user interface. Chat room to gossip and audio and video on demand. Even better sound quality. और भी बहुत कुछ पर हम क्या बताएं? खुद देख लो. ऐप का काम हो गया. अब आपकी बारी है. तो इंतजार किस बात का? Tap your way to the App Store या Play Store and tune into the vibe with Radio Masti 24/7 app now. It's free, it's here, and it's yours to be.
Radio Masti 24/7, Southeast Asia's only live Bollywood radio station.
Stay tuned.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
Welcome back to the Cricket Corner. We are coming live to you from the studio as well as from dugouts, the sports bar at Circular Road. We have Jitesh there bringing you the latest from the fans at dugout. And yes, both the teams are strong and both showed that they are playing good cricket in the first two matches they played in the group. But everything really boils down to the match situation and how these players are going to handle the pressure of this big India-Pakistan match. So, Neil, where do you think which team is better placed in regard to that?
I think, Santosh, look, any Indo-Pak match is a pressure cooker situation. So the pressure is on both sides. One might say that, India having had this 7-1 record, there's an expectation that they'll make it 8-1. Does that mean more pressure and less pressure on Pakistan? They're certainly not underdogs. And, I think the pressure is equally on both sides.
Okay, Jitesh, coming to you, do you think India has got a little bit more experience compared to Pakistan?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They have more experience. They are more in a good positive state mindset also. And I mean, all their press conferences, the body language, the swag that each of these players are carrying all through this past 2.5 years, I think it all speaks a volume. So nothing to worry. Let's hope for that cracker of the game. The crowd is building here as well. So let's see how it turns out to be.
Yeah, so of course, for India, Abhishek, Jasprit, Bumrah, and Hardik Pandya, these are some of the key players. But for you, Jitesh, who's going to be the man who's going to turn the match in India's favor?
100% it's going to be my Jasprit Bumrah. That's why I have the ball with him.
Okay. He's coming back. He's coming back strong, and let's hope he has a good outing today. And Neil, for you, who's it going to be? Not Captain Surya?
Surya's having a good run. I think it's going to be Tilak. For me, it's Tilak. He's due a big innings. He's been playing well, but he's been getting.
He's a good SRH.
Okay, and for you from the Pakistan side, who will it be?
On the Pakistan side, I'm putting my money on Farhan. he gets off to a good start. That could put a lot of pressure. We're talking about pressure. Nothing like the pressure he builds through his sixes and fours. So
Yeah, we saw in the last match too, Farhan batted quite well, and he can accelerate. And with Saim Ayub, they form a good opening pair. And Jitesh, opening and putting on runs important for Pakistan.
Yes, I think if India bats first, anything above 190 is impossible for Pakistan pitches. Sorry, I'm sounding so confident, but that's the harsh reality. If Pakistan bats first, I think it will be a difficult task for them to cross 160 or 175. And I think Bumrah is ready for Shahzada Farhan because he doesn't want him to get a chance to start his second documentary on hitting six on him. And Babar Azam in the middle order, he's not going to give them that impetus. So anything around 160 or something will be, I think, most likely what Pakistan can give us.
Where do you think this match is going to be won and lost?
I think it is just about the pressure. Pakistan team is doing lots of off the field antics. Too many interviews, too many statements on social media. Their senior players are also not helping them. So it's too much of pressure on their mind right now. So if they crumble, it has to be off the field issues. On field, they somehow when you are on the pitch, you manage that. So I think it's the off-field antiques that is going to be the trick for them. And Santosh, I think people are getting impatient here because everybody is getting ready for it. So I think I need to sign off soon from here. Everybody he's over here has been sitting quietly and listening to us. So before we sign off, I can you guys can continue in the studios. We'll have a chant for India today for there to win. India, India, go India! Go India!
Bharat
Mata ki!
Of course, yes.
Signing off on that note, talk to you tomorrow when India wins comprehensively against Pakistan. See you. Bye bye.
All right.
See
See you guys.
This April, get ready for a laughter ride. Water Soul Escapades and Epic Encounters presenting Sunil Grover live in Singapore. April 25th को party शुरू करें. Early bird tickets on sale from 14th Feb 2026.
So, Jitesh, thank you so much for coming live from Dugout Sports Bar at Clarke Quay, Boat Quay. And the fans, a lot of expectations going into this match and a lot of support for India. But it's a totally different matter when you're on the ground and how you take this match on. Pakistan, of course, no pushovers. They have been playing quite decent cricket. So let's all look forward to this match. And then, Neil, what's your final say on this match?
My final say is India has got its nose just ahead. But whilst I share the confidence of the group in dugout, I don't want to be overconfident. Okay, let's not jinx things by being overconfident.
Exactly. So exactly, that's also important for India not to be overconfident and play the game on its merits and just. So let's all look forward to this match, which is going to start in a few hours. So hopefully there'll be no rain and we'll all enjoy a good game. So India versus Pakistan, and will be played soon in Colombo. And thanks for listening to us, and thanks to tuning in to the Cricket Corner.
All the best, guys.